Okay, and we are back for game day number 4 for Ultimate Generals Gettysburg. I'm not sure if this will be the end or not, but I do know one thing for sure. We outnumber them in soldiers, and that's what I've been whining about this whole time. So that makes me incredibly happy. Unfortunately, we're lower in guns, but as if you've been watching the other videos, I haven't had much luck with them anyway, so I can't really say that I'd rather they didn't have guns, because they know how to use them, but I don't know how to use them, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so it looks like I don't explicitly have to defend anything per se, so much as I just... Actually, I don't need to attack anything, which is good, because I'm not sure if I'd have the ability to. I'd have 10,000 soldiers, but this assumes I don't get them slaughtered by accident. Alright, so day number 2, battle number 4. Let's do this. Alright, no idea who you are. Oh, okay. I guess we get all the reinforcements like immediately. That is a good thing. That is nice. I'd like to see that. Alright, I have no idea where the enemy is. What? Oh, okay. I'm going to set up a nice little line first to get everybody in order before we try to move out. I'm going to try to capture this area right here. Actually, I might try to capture this instead because that's a nice little line. What unit are you part of? You're part of the 11th. So yeah, you're going to want to be over here. Part of the 12th. 12th is right here. 11th first. And what are you part of, sir? The 12th. You know what, I'm going to move the 12th over here to be the advancing party. I believe they have more troops to start with anyways. Anybody else? This guy. And anybody else? Ruger. I really the cannon, because the cannon's morale isn't a huge deal in my opinion. And you are part of the 11th, but we're moving the 12th, so no big deal. Alright, well, oh, oof. Hey. Alright, gonna put this cannon here, and then here. Gonna move you here. Gonna throw my second corps up on the left side since I've gotten them. Also part of the second corps. Okay, well I guess our left side's gonna be the strong side. This is bad. That is bad. Okay, run. Rapido. Get shooting, compadres. Any day. Any day now. Feel free. Also part of the second corps. Also part of the second corps. I'm hoping that if I put a nice line here, they'll throw more troops here and then I'll be able to go up here. This is worth more, which makes me think that I'll be defended more, but at the same time, not entirely sure. Oh, we're currently outnumbered. I'm sure that'll change soon enough. Or I hope it does. I'll be sad. But I do believe that is like all their reinforcements at the current point in time. Well, we've already got people retreating. That's not a good start, I'd definitely say. We're currently still outnumbered, so maybe doing a quick advance was maybe not the best idea ever. Okay, where's those cannons? Okay, they're retreating onto the next unit. I'm hoping to be able to take out individual units really quickly. That'll hopefully mean that they'll get pushed back really quick, but we'll have to see. Are those cannons here yet? Here they are. Well, they're already shooting. That's something. Well, but I have no idea how that's supposed to work, but let's go up here really quick. Hopefully that's not defended too well. Okay, everybody focus on the right division. Cool. We're getting more numbers. Goody goody. Okay, get betting. Hoping to do the whole divide and conquer thing. May not be working too well at the current point in time. No, stop it. Does backspace work? I just want to move. Okay, good. The general himself is moving, that's all he wanted. Okay, good. Here's a bunch of units. I hope you all brought your own general, because if it's any one of these guys, well, you guys are going to be kind of out of luck. Make Thomas pay for it. Build a wall, make him pay for it. Does that make sense? Okay, getting more reinforcements. Also, this line is kind of falling. That's no good. Nope, please stop retreating. Cool, sharpshooters. Ooh, more sharpshooters. Okay, very strange. They obviously have better range if that's going to be determined. And presumably better accuracy, I would hope. But I believe the Confederate sharpshooters are actually better for some reason. Okay, well, Mr. Weed, grab your marijuana and take that point. The whole divide and conquer thing isn't going as well as I would like. They're doing that to us somehow. I don't understand. Just go up. Hope that's a lot of guys. I'm not giving them as much damage as I'd like, but I'm hoping these reinforcements will be able to make that different. My distraction kind of seems to work. It seems like they have more clustered here than here. Do have to worry about artillery, admittedly. But for the most part, it seems like we're doing a decent job of pushing the right. I'm hoping to also get this point. What are you doing? Jeez. Okay, good. Now I just need you all to hold it somehow. So we seem to have taken at least some casualties, unfortunately, but I do believe we're getting more reinforcements rather still. Another almost 10,000 if I recall correctly. So we've begun to push the left as well, which is good. They're doing a good job, they're doing a good job. Okay, run. Why are you not shooting them? Okay, cool. Oh, I messed up. Probably in an effort to make me, like, move my troops. They're pushing down the middle, fortunately. But fortunately, we just got some reinforcements, roughly 3,000, I guess. Which is good, because we just lost a lot of the middle, unfortunately. Okay, guys, you can move up now. No need the charge, just shoot them. Alright, isn't under that much pressure. If anything, we pressured there, right? I think it's fair to say we've pretty much got this area secured. Fortunately, they've got several units pushing there, but I don't think that'll be a big deal at the moment. Oh, why did it? Son of a dick. Okay, you guys run. I need you to go down here. It really can't be that hard to take a cannon, can it? Honestly? Y'all are in range. Just shoot them. I don't understand. Here, shoot the closer one, apparently. That'll help. How are we losing this many people to morale shocks or whatever you want to call it? It's just dumb. I really don't understand how cannons work in this game, because there's no reason that they couldn't have just advanced and killed it. Instead, the game's like, nope, they are not allowed to do that because logic. Except it's not logic, it doesn't make sense to me at all. On the right side, this hill's holding really well. How can you guys not attack them? You guys are doing this again. It's getting really old. There's no reason for you to not attack them. They're not taking any damage. Okay, fine, whatever. You guys are gonna be ducks, and I'll treat you like ducks. Go sit up in this hill. Do nothing. I understand we have the number advantage. There's no reason for us to be losing like we are. I mean, the middle I kind of get because I didn't put as many people as I probably should have. But like the right and the left, there's like no excuse for that. That's just dumb game mechanics, in my opinion. Come on, guys, you have like the numerical advantage. There's no reason for this. I'm really trying to push that middle hard. It's getting annoying because they're somehow getting it, even if there's no reason for them to be able to. At least there shouldn't be anyways, but they're somehow getting it. You all outnumber them, there should be no reason for this. You guys aren't even like reacting to them. It's like, oh, we're gonna get flanked, or whatever. I don't get it. Maybe I should have just sat defensively, because we took a lot of damage for something that probably should have gone really well. Oh, there's the stone wall degrade, so that's nice. Well, normally the unit's supposed to be doing better in cannons, but we're obviously failing at that. Because of dumb stuff like this, where they don't attack until they're right next to them anyways. Just silly. Whatever, we seem to have held this attack off for now at least. This is not working at all like I want it to. These guys are of course doing as much as they usually do, which is effectively nothing. Do I have to specifically turn you so that way you'll shoot? Is that what has to happen? Yep, that's exactly what apparently has to happen, yet the very specifically. Oh, that's so silly. What does it take to charge? I don't understand. Oh, okay. You guys run away. Doesn't make any sense to me. You all have way more people, there's no reason for you to be running. Okay, well, this has been held, and now they're rotating that way. Alright, Mr. Candy, I don't know what to do with you. So go over there and let's hope for the best. Okay, maybe we'll be able to get that point again. That's all I want right now is to try and get that point. Well, and hold, obviously. But I feel like if we can get 2 points, that'll be a good victory, even though we lost an idiotic amount of troops. I would like to see the cover system be a bit more in-depth than simply sitting there as well, because it doesn't completely make sense to me. It doesn't seem like natural as well. Like there's trees, but you can have like one person in a tree and it counts the whole unit as cover for some reason. Just doesn't completely make sense to me. Yeah, you charge somebody. Yeah, sure. That can't go badly. wonder if Candy got its name from a person, because this guy's last name is Candy. Or maybe he got it from Candy, the object. Curious now. I'm not sure we're going to get the position, guys. I don't understand. I get that the guns might be inaccurate at this time, but they did have rifling, as what the Union did, so that rifle should technically do more damage, I would think. I get the morale thing, but it's just getting ridiculous. It's hard for me to believe that 1 versus 1, I lose every time. I need to have like overwhelming numbers just to have a chance, and even then I've obviously lost idiotic amounts of troops. Even if I form them all in a line and I have their general right there, it doesn't do anything. They just get slaughtered and sit there and die. Okay, this game's maybe worth $5 now, I'm gonna say, because this is just incredibly aggravating. I feel like you'd have to know this game inside and out just to be able to like deal with all this shenanigans of aiming and just them not shooting. It's ridiculous. I honestly do not understand it. See, like these guys are right behind them, but they're not shooting them. I don't get it. It can end whenever. I don't care anymore. I'm not going to get that point. It's so frustrating. I thought we were going to do really good today, but we did really badly, and I don't understand. We would have been better off just like sitting back here and doing nothing, but that's no fun. And also, I thought a 10,000 troop advantage would, like, you know, give me an advantage to win successfully, and all I did was give 1 point. I just have troops dancing back and forth because they're scared of whatever. This is lunacy. How's anybody supposed to do anything in this game if it's like this? Oh, those cannons are dead, so that's fun. So we haven't even... No. I really don't understand. Trying to very specifically maneuver them, and they're just like, nah, I just want to sit here. You were telling me to shoot them earlier, so now I'm shooting them. After it's no longer helpful to shoot them. It's rather the opposite. This game, guys, jalopy will be a lot better, I'm hoping. Well, it will be. I played that. It'll have some glitches, I'm sure, but it won't be anything aggravating like this. We'll even get to paint our car, guys. That'll be fun. Get to have a super speed racer. And all that jazz. How is this cannon still alive? I guess they just retreated. Oh well. Can't say I expect a whole ton from them at this point anyways. Why are you guys maneuvering out into the open? See, it's dumb stuff like this that gets them killed and there's nothing I can do about it. And they're retreating now too, and the timer keeps getting reset. Why? This should have been an easy win instead of it's like an easy lose. I really don't understand how this is supposed to work. Maybe not the best game choice. Seemed like a good idea at the time. My last Let's Play went better. Like reasonable. Well, not reasonable, but I still had lots of issues with this. I'm sad that I deleted that footage from before, because this just like isn't fun. Simple tactics that should be incredibly effective are completely useless because the AI is like, oh, I'm an idiot. I don't understand why it's like that too, because their AI is doing fine and they're on the easiest difficulty, and they took us down from our 10,000 point advantage to this, which is only like 5,000. 5,000. That's ridiculous, man. This is not an easy game at all. I don't understand. I mean, even if it was an easy game, the game itself just has so many things that make it impossible for it to be easy. A 10,000 soldier advantage, all with rifles. There's no reason for us to lose so many men. It should not have happened the way it did, but it did. And there's nothing I can do about that. Alright, well, hopefully it finishes soon, because I'm sure this is getting ridiculous to just hear me be salty about it. War of Rights. I honestly made that video. If you like Civil War stuff, it's something to look at. And there's other videos that'll be more in depth if you want me to look more into that game. I can. Obviously have the game now, but all of this right now is technical alpha. I'm just talking about something else so we don't keep talking about this game because it's not very productive. Yeah, bayonets, like I said, which is nice. I can go ahead and look at the other, each individual regiment, but I could do that. The only difference would probably be the rifle that you notice in first person. I don't know if each server is on its own different time zone, but I went to the server today. As Union, that was a daytime server, so I don't know if the server just alternates between day and night, like one will be day and one will be night. Because they have 4 servers up right now, 1 European, or 2 European and 2 North America. So I just wonder if they alternate between that and each different one is also a different country, but I don't know. Nighttime battles in that game is going to be awful. If you saw from the video, it's kind of not super easy to see. Okay, well, Stonewall isn't so wally anymore. You guys aren't shooting them. They're right next to you. They're in your ring of fire. There's no reason. It's little stuff like that that's just... I don't understand. You have these guys shooting way back here. They're like barely in the whatever you want to call that black thing, the fire range or whatever. They're barely in it and they're doing like actual work. And everyone else is just like, eh. Okay, back to War of Rights. So the closest thing right now we have to something that's like a War of Rights is the Civil War mod for the Napoleonic DLC for Bound Blade Warband. I know that was a mouthful, but that's because, well, one, it's a mod, but it's also a mod to a DLC to a game with a decently long title. So as a result, you have that cluster of a mouthful, as they say. Well, nobody says that because that doesn't make sense. It makes sense, but it's not colloquially easy to say. Anyways, that's nice. I do have past videos of Mountain Blade Napoleonic because I was in a clan for that. I don't think I filmed anything to Civil War mod, but just to let you know that does exist, and it plays pretty much the same as Napoleonic, just different guns and slightly different reticle. Oh, you can also choose whether or not you have bayonet on, which is nice. In Napoleonic DLC by itself, it was always on whether you liked it or not. The rifle either had it or it didn't. It's basically how that went. Or wait, am I wrong about that? No, I'm pretty sure Napoleonic it was always on. Yeah, it was always on. I'm pretty sure. Not in questioning. The melee in that game is a lot better, but that's because that game was directly melee first and then archery second, and then guns, because they had Napoleonic DLC based off of the fire and sword. So if you want to look at see what that looks like, you can look at my videos or look up Napoleonic DLC, Mount Blade Warband elsewhere on YouTube to get an idea of how that feels. However, that game's more arcadey, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's a fun, enjoyable game. But War of Rights will indeed be more realistic, and I don't know, it feels nicer. So I'm gonna continue to see what kind of shenanigans. Oh, here's something nice. Okay, after 4 battles, we can do this. Thank goodness. Okay, so in the first battle, if I did a certain way, I'd be able to plan my strategy. In the second battle, it's all the same. I don't know how I went through 3 battles without being able to choose my setup, but anyways, this is what it looks like. There's a briefing. Okay, so that shenanigans is done. That's today's episode. Looks like this is going to be more than 4 battles. It's not necessarily a bad thing, unless you're not enjoying this, in which case, I don't know. Sorry about that. Come back for Jalopy. Hopefully that'll go a lot smoother. Alright, so I'll join you all for next week for episode 5. Episode 5, yes. Alright, adios, have a good day. Wow, this was a 40-minute episode. That's chaos. Okay, adios.